Track 1.
Some interesting places to go.
Here are some interesting places to visit. First, the West End. The West End is the name given to the area of central London. It includes Trafalgar Square, the main shopping areas of Oxford Street and Regent Street. Most of London's big department stores are in these streets, and the entertainment centres are in Soho, Piccadilly Circus, and Leicester Square. Trafalgar Square was built early in the last century to commemorate the Battle of Trafalgar. Admiral Lord Nelson's statue stands on top of a column in the middle of Trafalgar Square. At Christmas time, carol singers gather round a huge Christmas tree which is sent to Britain from Norway every year. Behind Nelson's column is the National Gallery. Piccadilly Circus is the center of nightlife in the West End. It is usually at the top of everyone's list of things to see in London because it is so well known. It is actually quite small, and most people are rather disappointed when they see it for the first time because they had imagined it would be much bigger. To the north of Piccadilly Circus is Soho, which has been the foreign quarter of London since the 17th century. Now it has restaurants offering food from a variety of different countries, especially Chinese and Italian ones. London is famous for its live theaters, and there are over 30 theaters within a square mile. If you want to know what is on in London, the best place to look is in a newspaper.
Track 2.
Trip to Belfast.
Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Belfast. Now I will give you some information about Belfast. Belfast is one of the youngest capital cities in the world, and it has grown incredibly fast. Today, the city has a population of 400,000, nearly a third of the entire population of Northern Ireland. But in the 17th century, it was only a village. Then, during the 19th century, the development of industries like linen, rope making, engineering, tobacco, and the sea trade doubled the town's size every 10 years. The city is well known for shipbuilding. It was here that the Titanic was built and sent out on her fatal maiden voyage. Here is your brief tour around Belfast. This morning, you will visit an art gallery, Belfast Cathedral, and City Hall. This afternoon, you will visit the zoo, and this evening, you will go to a concert at Ulster Hall. Tomorrow morning, you will visit Ulster Museum and see 9,000 years of human history in Ireland, and the gold treasure of the 16th century Spanish warship which was recovered off the coast of Antrim in 1968. In the afternoon, you will go to the Botanic Gardens, and you will walk among rare plants. Some of the tropical plants are 100 years old. And then you will visit the Palm House. It was built in 1850. You will have a free evening, so you can go to some local pubs. It's possible for you to find a really friendly atmosphere and enjoy some Irish folk music there. Next morning, at 10, you will leave the hotel and fly back to London. I hope you will enjoy the 2-day tour. Thanks.
Track 3.
How to grow chives. Hi, David. Do you like chives?
Yes, I like them very much. They taste like onions. You can sprinkle fresh chives on cooked chicken, fish, or potatoes. It's very delicious with them.
Do you know how to grow them?
No, I just buy them when I need them. Do you know how to grow them?
Yes, I grow a lot in my garden. Chives are easy to grow.
Really? Please tell me how you grow them. I want to plant some in my garden.
Okay, you need a bag of potting soil, chive seeds, and a pot with a hole in the bottom.
Oh, wait a minute. I need a pen to write this down. I need a bag of potting soil, chive seeds, and a pot with a hole in the bottom. Is that right?
Yes.
Then what do I do?
First, fill the pot with potting soil. Don't use soil from your garden. Second, water the soil well. Water should come out of the hole in the pot. Then, sprinkle about 10 to 15 seeds on top of the soil. Cover the seeds with a little potting soil. Water lightly.
I see. I have to water them a little bit as soon as I plant them.
Yes. Then, put the pot near a sunny window. Do not let the soil dry out. The chives will come up in about 2 weeks.
So in 2 weeks' time, chives will grow.
That's right. You can start to cut the chives when they're about 8 centimeters or about 3 inches tall. Cut only about 1/3 of the plant at one time.
Why do you cut only 1/3 of the plant at one time?
Because in this way, the chives will keep growing.
I understand. Can I grow them in the garden?
Yes, of course. You can plant chives outside. You can grow chives outside in a sunny place.
When should I plant?
Plant the seeds in early spring. Chives are perennials. They will come up every year.
It sounds good. I will try it this spring.
Track 4.
Who invented popcorn? Mary and her classmate Alex are off from school. They are going to see a film.
Do you have the time, Alex?
It's 7:20.
We are early. The film starts at 7:30. Let's have something to drink.
That's a good idea.
Something smells good.
Right. That's popcorn. Would you like some popcorn?
Yes, I'd love some. Do you know who invented popcorn?
It is said that popcorn is a delicacy that was developed by the Indians of North America.
When did they invent it?
It has been dated back thousands of years.
I see.
Do you know that the Indians were not only eating popped corn, but they also used popped corn in headdresses, necklaces, and in religious ceremonies?
Yes, we have seen these in some films, and according to most sources, a deerskin bag full of popcorn was served at the first Thanksgiving dinner at Plymouth Rock in 1621.
You know, popcorn's popularity grew during the Depression of the 1930s, when people realized that a little popcorn could go a long way. But its success was clinched when movie theaters across the continent started serving the snack. By 1947, 85% of movie houses were selling popcorn at their concession stands.
Oh, the movie's about to start. Let's go.
Track 5.
Lobsters.
Good morning, everyone. Today I will talk about lobsters. Many of our listeners wrote to me to ask if lobsters really scream when they are boiled and why they turn red when they are cooked. These are very good questions. Well, let me ask you a question. If you were sitting in a vat of boiling water, wouldn't you scream and turn red too? But in the lobster's case, there is no scream, and there is a chemical reason for the change in color. Noises are produced as a lobster is boiled alive, but the sounds are not voices. As the lobster's body heats up in the shell, pockets of air in the cavities and joints expand. If enough pressure builds inside the body, the air will make whistle-like sounds as it escapes through small openings in the shell. As for the color shift, a lobster's shell contains red pigment molecules that combine with a protein to create the camouflaging colors of the lobster. Live lobsters are usually blue-green or brown with flecks of yellow. When the lobster is boiled, the protein is denatured or deformed by the heat. The pigment remains, however, turning the shell red.